Welcome back, everybody, to Valheim. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we are going to go back down to the swamp, and I'm going to show you what I got going on down there. So I just spent, I don't know, probably something like 2 hours of real time. Heard something banging around down here. 2 hours of real time, just going out and gathering stuff. So I went on a big hunting trip. We went and got ourselves some thistles, we got ourselves some blueberries and some raspberries and some mushrooms, deer hide, just kind of went on a big old hunting trip and brought back lots of food. Our garden is just crazy with turnips right now. So I just harvested that. So basically from that end all the way down to here is turnips, and then, we're still doing carrots on this side. Beehives are doing good. And so I just made a whole bunch of food and some more potions and stuff like that. So this is all my spare food right at the moment, and then this is what I'm carrying with me. We've got healing potion and poison resistance cooking up there. Plus I have, more of this stuff in here too. All in preparation, of course, for our fight with the bone mass, which is coming up here really quick. Maybe even in the next episode, we'll see how things go. So anyway, let's go ahead and... I want to grab all of this charcoal and get another batch of it going here. And then we're going to head back. We're going to head down to Bone Mass's swamp because I have actually built a little outpost down there. And, arrows. Yeah, we need arrows. We have, that swamp where Bone Mass is has a ton of crypts. Like more crypts than I have ever seen so far in this game, in my single player game or on the multiplayer server that I play on. They're just like all over the place. And so I went ahead and built myself an outpost with 2 smelters and 1 kiln on top of the first crypt. Went into the first crypt and it didn't have jack shit in it. But the second one was very productive. And so we're going to smelt a whole bunch of iron whilst we're here. I should probably carry that with me. So what I've done is I basically built like this little shack on top of the first crypt here, and I've got, the first 2 smelters going with iron. And my plan is, and I might do bone mass before I finish this, but my plan is to basically mine out every single crypt in this swamp and get ourselves a ton of iron. Now, pretty soon we're going to be done with iron. But, that way we'll have some spare iron that we can use for, for things like the better storage bins. And, I've considered making an iron axe, but I might hold off on that and just continue using the bronze axe until we can make the black metal axe. So I'm kind of leaning towards that plan there. Oh, you know what? I'm actually rendering out a video and it's lagging me out, so let me pause the render job there. Okay, whoops. So basically I made this little fort here in the swamp, and, this is Bone Mass, the swamp. I went over and looked at the Bone Mass actual, shrine that we're going to summon him on. And, just kind of checked that out. It is kind of close to some plains biome here, and there's, lo and behold, of course, there's an actual village right in this spot. So I think we'll be okay as long as we, don't get too close to, to that area. But yeah, he's over there. Now, I also made myself a little trap for the surtlings over here. If you guys don't already know about that, basically what you do is you just dig out underneath the little flame. And then when they spawn in, they drop in the water, and the water kills them, and then you just go and pick up their... See how it just kills them? Works out really nice. One of my buddies on the multiplayer server showed that to me, but I know other people have been doing it too. And then you just go down here and pick up the coals, and it works out pretty good. So there's actually I think there's 1 or 2 more of these fire spouts in this swamp too, but that's the one that's close by, so I did that. But yeah, I mean, there is just, I kid you not, there are so many crypts in the swamp. It's just, there's at least a half a dozen crypts in this swamp that I've seen so far. And so I've mined out 2 of them. I think I finished the second one. Let's go in there and just take a quick look. I can't remember for sure if I did now that I think about it, right? And I just put up, little stone walls here, just to, keep us safe from skeletons and draugrs and that sort of thing. If a wraith comes in, he'll be able to fly over the wall, but we'll deal with that, if we have to. And of course, we've got the teleporter up there that we can just teleport back here if we actually die. So, all right. So yeah, let's go. What do I got going on here? Let me drop a couple things off here. Might as well pick all this up. And so, once I get all of this iron smelted, I'm just going to load it all up into the longboat and take it back home. Well, take it back to our south base where, I've got all my smelting stuff set up. And I mean, not my smelting stuff, but my, my most upgraded forge. So we'll take it back there. And I'm trying to gather 5 more cores so I can make a second kiln. I think we have. Do we have a couple cores already? I thought, yeah, we have 2 in there. I mean, I could just go back to a thingamadoodle in the Black Forest and just do a tomb again if I wanted to. But sounds like we got a skeleton outside. What? Oh, a foul smell from the swamp. Okay, so we are actually under attack by draugrs and skeletons, I think it is. Let's go. This is the first time I've had this attack. I've seen other people do it, but this is the first time I've seen it. So is it just skellies that's attacking us, or is it draugr too? I think it's both, right? Yeah, it's both. Okay. So let's fight these guys a bit. Watch our stamina here. Here, let's take a stamina potion since we have lots of it now. I picked up some cloudberries in the prairie biome, or I keep calling it the prairie biome, the plains biome when we were there in the last episode. So I've got a bunch of medium stamina potions now. We could, even if we wanted to, just stay inside and they would eventually bugger off, I believe. But we might as well fight them. Get our skill up, that sort of thing. Whoa. Draugr archers are fairly dangerous, especially if they're, like starred. I was actually killed on the multiplayer server by a 2-star Draugr archer. Good lord, how long is this thing going to go on for? Okay, let's go back in here for a second, get some health back and our stamina back. I'll have to go along and check the walls when this is done and see if, just get them repaired. They're probably not taking major damage from these guys, but there's a Draugr archer. Let's deal with him. As long as we stay in the red area. Okay, there it goes. Now it's going to subside. But we still have to deal with these guys. And I can't take a stamina potion for another 25 seconds or so. So let's get behind this tree. Let's get our big boy out. Oh, are you guys buggering off? He's not. Yep, he just left. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Actually, it was fairly easy to take care of that. Okay, let's just go along and check the walls. Oh, we need to set down our stonecutter thingamadoodle. So I think we need, like, what, 3 of these? 4 stone and 10 wood. Scrap 10 wood here. And I guess we'll just grab this stone. Okay, so we'll set this up on this side and just go along and touch these up. Like I said, they didn't really, they just barely scratched them, but we'll keep everything in tip-top condition. That one took a little more damage. Hopefully we can stay in range of the workbench and repair those. Those actually don't need to be repaired anyway, so they're good. Okay, cool. All right, we'll just pick this back up. We don't need to keep it up for now. Since we don't have a lot of, extra space and stuff in here, this can be put back down as a stone pile. All right, cool. So that takes care of that. I've been putting things up here that I want to take back through the portal. Well, actually, I don't want to take that stuff back, but we'll take those back. Guess we'll take those back in the thistle. I went along and unlocked all of the dungeons, or crypts rather, that I came across. Let's take this stuff down below. I can stay here. But, I'm not 100% sure that I found every single one, but there's just a crazy amount of them in this swamp, which is a nice problem to have. Most likely, we will, all the rest of the iron that we'll need for the entire rest of this playthrough, we'll be able to get just from this swamp alone, which will be nice, because, we're going to have to start focusing on silver next. So this will probably be my last major iron mining endeavor. So, all right, let's go ahead and put these circling cores back here. I'm not sure why I picked those up, but we'll put those down here. And I want to get some more coal going in here. All right, let's get our pick up here. Put that stamina potion there. We've got some minor healing stuff there, which is good. All right, let's go take a look at this crypt here. I think, like I said, I've already finished it out, but I can't remember for sure if I completely cleaned it out. What I need to do is start marking them when I'm done with them, so that way I know for sure that they're done. So there's nothing in there. It goes around this way and dead ends here. Drops down into a little deep section. Nothing that way. Oh, I haven't finished this. Okay, good. I see. I wasn't 100% sure if I had or not. So there's nothing. I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything in there. I believe I mentioned to you guys before that I always go left first, so that way I know where I left off. Okay, so we have not actually finished out this crypt. This looks like it dead ends right here, but we'll get some more scrap from here. So I'm going to finish out this crypt, and then I'm just going to, I'll bring you guys back after I finish out this crypt, and I'll kind of take you through the swamp and show you just how many crypts there are, and we'll go take a look at Bone Mass's area too. So I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, guys, we're back. I ended up pulling another 42 more iron out of that crypt. So we already have enough iron and then some, to do get all of our armor and our main weapons to level 4 already. But like I said, since we're here and we're set up, we might as well just keep going with this. So let's go ahead and just kind of trounce through the swamp here, and I'll show you where the other ones are, because there's so many of them. So here's a third crypt right here. And excuse me, while we're at it, I'm going to I've got the hiccups. I'm going to, pick up thistles and some other stuff like that too. So I've already opened the door in here, but I haven't actually been in this one. So we're just going to mark them as we come across them. This is the one, like I said, that I've just finished. And then there's one off that direction too. So let's go check it out. There's another certain fire spout thingamadoodle over there where we could set up another trap for them if we wanted to. And like I said, I don't know if I've found every crypt in the swamp. I just know that there was like a whole bunch of them. Okay, so we got that one done. Let's go over here. We got a spawner over here. Where did I see the fire thing? Okay, it's off that direction. Okay, there's one over here. So yeah, they're just like all over the place. It's crazy. Been running out of thistles because, you know, you need them for sausages. There's two more. You need them for sausages. You need them for poison potion, poison resist potion. So yeah, they run out pretty easily. Okay, so this one we will mark. Okay. And then we got this one over here. At some point, we're probably going to get a wraith attacking us. Of course, I guess they only come out at night, right? I think they only come out at night. Oh, they're bastards too because they hit hard and they seem to suck your stamina down. So look at this already. You know, we didn't even mark the first crypt where our base is. So there's already like 6 crypts. In this swamp. It's pretty nuts, man. Of course, he jumps right when I shoot. Bastard. I don't want to burn a poison potion on him, so we'll just guide him around a bit. Okay, so yeah, 6 crypts just in so far, and there's probably, I think there might even be a couple more too. So let's see if we can kind of systematically cover the more territory here and mark the rest of them. So let's see, whereabouts are we at? Let's work our way towards Bone Mass since we're getting close to him, and then we'll kind of see where we're at from there. And I'll show you the Bone Mass area for those of you who are watching who may have not seen it before. Did I not mark this crypt? Or this isn't a new one, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is a new one. I think we were already here and I just didn't mark it, right? I don't know. I can't remember. No, I think this is a new one because we were just at this one, right? Yeah, see what I mean? There's so many crypts around here. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so oh, there's 2 more Surtling core or Surtling thingamadoodles over there. Okay, there's another crypt. Look at that. But we got a big blob over there. Those guys suck. An oozer. These guys move faster than you might think. Okay, and then they break into 2 little guys. Here, let's just take this. Let's deal with them. That's why they suck. Okay, so, yeah, here's another crypt over here. We got some Draugr. Snipe those guys. I didn't even open this one. Okay, let's mark it. Yeah, this is crazy, man. There's another one. Look at that. Holy cow. Is this normal, you guys? Does Bone Mass's swamp always have this many crypts in it? Maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. I don't know, because this is my first time, you know, being in Bone Mass's swamp. Well, since I got here yesterday, I should say. You know what? We still have our poison resist, so let's just wail on this guy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Does he just always have a bunch of crypts in his swamp? Or is this just a fluke or what? But look at them all. That's just crazy. I've been through a lot of swamps now on this world, and I've never seen that many crypts all in the same swamp before. Ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of working south. So I don't think I'm going to mess with the Surtling guys. They're not that big of a deal. Oh, little game safe. Well, when I say mess with them, I'm not going to make the traps, but if we can snipe them, we might as well. Where you at, man? There we go. Okay, any of you guys drop cores? Yeah, at least looks like we got at least one core here. Okay, yeah, let's just leave that out. Like I said, I don't really care. Okay, so we're kind of going south and west-ish. I mean, even if we don't find any more crypts, I've already found like a crazy number of them as it is. I mean, it's almost to the point where I might not even bother trying to mine all of them out because it's just going to be more iron than we'll probably even need for the rest of this playthrough. Okay, there's a prairie, I keep saying prairie, plains biome over there, so we don't want to get too terribly close to that area. Whoop. Keep hitting the wrong button. There's another one. Oh, he dropped a core. Nice. So that would actually give us enough cores to do a second kiln, but I don't know if we really need to because I've been bringing coal over from the other two bases just through the portal. So I might not actually bother doing that. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to make another portal that goes right to Bone Mass's place because it's a... Oh, shit. That's hacks. He went right through that log. Because it's still a fair jaunt to get there, and you know, in the meantime, we're losing rested bonus. We might have to fight stuff, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Let's get rid of all that crap. I don't need it. Alright, we're going to have to melee this guy because he's cheating. Oh, he's stuck in the log. That's what the deal is. Okay, well, we got the core. Let's go. Did he hit that Draugr? That's funny. See if he... Oh, no, he's shooting me. Alright, let's go off this way. We were already over that direction. Yeah, I mean, so... Oh, yeah, nice job parrying there, okay. I mean, there's already, like I said, so many crypts in this swamp that... Did we already mark that one? I might not even bother trying to... Yeah, I think we did. Mine them all out now. Yeah, we've marked that one. Let's go off this way a little bit. Look at all the Surtlings over there. A bunch of them. Okay, yeah, we've done that crypt. There's some turnips. I've got a bazillion turnips now, though. There's a big bonfire over there, which means that's going to be a fueling. I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce them little goblin guys. I just call them goblins because they kind of look like goblins. But anyway, that big bonfire is almost certainly going to be another one of their villages, which we are not ready to take on yet. No sirree, Bob. That's bone mass over there. Do we still have our poison resist on? Yeah, we do. A lot of skellies in the area. Yep. There's goblins up there, so we don't want to get any closer. They didn't hear us, did they? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's bone mass over that way. Yeah, this boss area is kind of uncomfortably close to these goblin villages, man. There's one. Whoops. There's one over here too, I believe. So anyway, yep. Here's the spawn place. I think there's. I mean, I don't know anything about this fight. Like I've said probably 100 times now, I haven't watched anybody do it yet because I want to attempt it the first time blind. Oh, come on, fellas. Cut that out. So I think that there's enough room for me to maneuver around here. There was some spawners over here, so I cleared those out. The water does get kind of deep here, which could present a problem for us, so I don't know if I should come along with my hoe and try and raise it up a little bit. But like I said, I did clear these spawners out over here because there were spawners here, and that was way too close for comfort to be near the boss. So yeah, I don't know if I should come along here with the hoe and level that off a little bit. I almost certainly will have, at least attempted the boss, if not finished it, before you guys actually see this video. So I can't really ask your opinion on that. So I guess if we came along, I mean, I don't mind, wading in knee-deep water because that's not going to really slow me down. But it's just when we get into the deep stuff, especially if we have, these little bastards too. These guys could cause a problem. So if we got up here, and let's put this here. Just kind of went around and tried to bring this ground up a little bit more. This thing really uses a lot of stamina, man. They changed the tool too, so that you can't like rapid click it anymore, which kind of sucks. But I just have a feeling, even though, like I said, I don't really know what to expect, I have a feeling like we don't want this deep water here because we don't want to fall into it and then get slowed down, not be able to maneuver, and get zapped by a frickin' leech too. Okay, so we're good over here. It's knee deep, but it's not super deep. This is, we should try and raise this up a little bit here. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then how about over here? It's kind of deep right in through here, so let's raise that up. One thing about this fight is, you know, you can't avoid getting wet because it's in a swamp, so you just have to deal. Just have to deal with it, man. The only thing I know about this fight is, and this is just from people on the multiplayer server, giving like little tips kind of thing, without giving everything away, that the bow doesn't work on it. And so basically what I've been told to do is use my sledgehammer for ads, because apparently we're going to get a bunch of ads, which were probably just skeletons, I'm guessing. And to use my mace, my handheld mace and my shield for hitting the boss. And then he's probably going to try and hit us, and then we have to dodge and that sort of thing. But that's really about all at this point that I know about it. So, okay, so I think we've raised this up good enough. As long as we don't really go past this spot here. I mean, that's already a pretty long ways away from his area. I think we'll be okay. I don't need to worry about this water here. What about over here? Let's just double check this. Gets a little deep right in here, doesn't it? Okay, so let's see if we can raise that up a bit. The other thing I don't know about is how many bones do we have to throw in there. When we did the Elder, I think it required 3 seeds. I don't remember what Ethkir required, if it was 2 or 3 deer heads. Can't remember, but it was like such a long time ago now that I did that fight. Okay, so this is pretty good here. Nothing super deep, so shouldn't affect our dodging or our running. This is not bad. Yep, we're okay there. What about over here? Yeah, this gets deep here. So if we got if we got into that corner little pool, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Here, let me put my light on so you guys can see better. One of you guys left a comment and said, "How come you don't ever wear your helmet?" And I said, "Well, mostly because I want you guys to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. This is such a dark game, you know." I'll wear the helmet for the boss fight though, for sure, and we'll make sure that it's daytime. So all we would need is a frickin' wraith coming along right in the middle of the boss fight, huh? Okay, I think we're good. I think we've prepared this area as well as we can. We don't have any water that's so deep that we, you know, lose our weapon. It is actually, it's still a little deep right in there, isn't it? Let's just raise this up a tad too. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. I don't know if this guy has any ranged or not, so I'm not sure if it's to our advantage to try and hide behind a tree. If we did hide behind this tree, can we get all the way around it without getting in deep water? It looks like we can. What about over here? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, if we feel like we want to employ some... Oh, shit, it gets deep here, though. That type of a strategy, then, you know, that's a possible option, too. But here again, I don't know if that's works well in this fight or not. He can't destroy these big, you know, these big trees here because they're indestructible. So it could work, but, you know, if his attacks have like a lot of AoE associated with them, it might not do us any good to try and hide behind him, you know. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough prep for the area. So, all right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to let you go here. And I'm going to... Here's the thing. I mean, I'm probably going to go ahead and just mine out as many more of these crypts as I'm going to mine out. Because I can't upgrade my gear until I get the iron back to the base. And the only way I'm going to get the iron back to the base is to put it in the long ship and haul it back. And I don't want, I want to come back with a full load, as I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to go all the way back, because that's a long journey. You know, to get all the way back up here, there's a long time. It takes a long time. If the wind's not in our favor, you know, it's going to take even longer. So I don't want to take a half of a load back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep working off camera until I get a full load of iron, or until I exhaust all the crypts that we've marked in the area. And then I'm going to go home. I'm going to upgrade my gear to level 4. And then in the next episode, we will attempt bone mass. So you probably will not see me again until we're ready to do bone mass, which won't matter for you because it's just going to be in the next episode. But for me, we got a bit more grinding to do. All right, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.